probably worth mentioning that Dvorak has a storied history with the Russians. Not out of loyalty, though. He's a renegade whose work will go to whoever pays the most.
Hold on.
Is he a hired gun?
Hold on. I do believe, and the chat room will correct me if I'm wrong, but I was informed by certain, I don't want to say, I mean, they're not spies. They're informants. They're Americans who keep an eye on the doings of podcasteers.
Sure.
Dvorak called me a douchebag.
Between you and Dvorak.
Dvorak called me a douchebag out loud at the behest of somebody who paid him money to do so. And I can't figure out if that makes him more American or less American. Because on the one hand, he called me a douchebag, which to me, communist. But he also did so because he was being paid to say those words, which makes me think American. Justin?
Well, he said he was being paid to say those words, Brian. We don't know for sure where that money came from. It could have been right from the piggy bank of the Kremlin. Sprinkle a few shekels in the hands of Mr. Dvorak so we can go ahead and impugn the good name of freedom-fighting Americans like Brian Brushwood.
All right.
I'm sorry, man.
No. Listen to me. I actually think, may I speak, sir? May I speak? Because I think that there is nothing more American. Because I've worked with John Dvorak a couple of times on Twit. The guy's a great guy. We have a great time. But somebody paid him to say dirty words about this guy. And I'm sure he didn't want to, but the money was in his hand. He was paid to do a job, and I could think of no truer example of capitalism than somebody willing to break down his own morals for a buck. To me, that's an American, my friend. Justin?
All right. You want to know what? I'll defer to you. But I'll tell you what, when he flips and reveals his true colors and we're all sold up the river, then you're going to hear this in your ears.
But for the meantime, what do I hear about Dvorak?
All right.
By the way, real quick, do you want to know the real story about the Dvorak thing?
Yeah.
I was on.
We didn't get into it.
Okay, so I was on This Week in Tech with John C. Dvorak. It was me, Leo, and John C. Dvorak. It's sort of a big deal on the internet. Which, wait a minute, you've never heard of it? I don't know, dude. Okay.
That was a joke.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, so he was starting to spin a conspiracy theory regarding the iPhone or some other thing, and I chimed in with like, whoa, that's some no agenda talk right there. That's all I said. And of course, anyone who listens to No Agenda, his podcast with Adam Curry, knows that conspiracy theories is a common thread in all of their shows. And so the next week when he's on No Agenda, all of a sudden I get like 25,000 tweets and be like, dude, you got called out by John C. Dvorak. He called you douchebag on the on No Agenda. And I tune in and I listen, and it wasn't him. It was somebody who sent a donation and asked him to say Brian Brushwood is a douchebag for criticizing No Agenda, which of course I did not do, and I've actually listened to No Agenda. I like it. And
wait, can we do that? Can we have people pay us so we say things that they want said?
I can think of nothing less American than that, to be honest. Nothing less capitalist, nothing less pure. I believe we may have found something rather special here, Justin. And in fact,
there we go.
If you don't mind, we actually have our first caller on the line who's got a suggestion for us.
All right, here we go. We're going to call him. Right now, we only have one on our list, and I'd like to get this up to 50 or 60 by the end of the show.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to hold off before we bring him on. But for those of you guys listening live, you could call us at NSFW Show. NSFW Show on Skype. We'll bring you on live. Don't call us any other time because you won't get a hold of anyone. That's kind of how that works. But you got one more you want to read for us, Justin, while we're waiting?
Oh, we got all sorts of them, man. Okay, here